Hi, Roses. I'm Rosie, the psychic reader at the Psychic Word, and roses are red. Violets are blue, but I'm actually reading the energy, not just popping popcorn like some people do. If that's something you're into, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and watch the playlist. The playlist is called Making Love, and I'm going to get right into this energy for Gemini. Gemini, if you just felt something weird, something odd, that was people aiming at you, missing. Okay, whatever empty threat they were aiming at you, they just missed. So that's the vibe I'm getting. If you felt something odd, it was the empty threats they were aiming at you. You have amusing coming up. Yeah, I feel like you're very amused by this. Frugal. It seems like you don't have any more shits to give. I hope it's not too early for a curse word. I might have to cut that out. You're not supposed to curse more than a minute in, I believe. But yeah, I don't feel like you have any more shits to give. So I have bold, daring. Okay. You're being bold. I feel like there was something you were afraid of before that you're getting more comfortable with. Maybe just being more expressive of yourself. Focus is coming out. Yeah, you were reserved possibly in the past, and now you're more focused and confident to check yourself as well. Like sometimes it come off real insecure when you don't want to admit that you were wrong or that there's rules that you have to follow with this energy. That's what I feel like. But now it's like you don't have to pretend like people aren't taking shots at you. Okay, now you have Ace of Feathers. It could even be God correcting his child. You're a child of God. Paul his name was Saul. So you could have had a name change recently. But Saul, he used to attack Christians, and then God corrected him and he started to spread the gospel. So that could be something going on with some people. Like maybe you were cursing people and now you're blessing them. You have Page of Feathers. When it comes to this energy, I'm seeing these people in the background for some reason, like you were put in a position to save a group of people. Maybe it's the very same ones that you didn't want nothing to do with because they crossed you left and right and you lost all of your patience. They walked on your last good nerve. 111 is coming up. Okay, so you have 5 of Feathers here. And this is Saul again. It's not the same Saul though. So there's something interesting about this. Okay, so it could have been someone who was pretending to be you. Like someone might have stolen your identity. I feel like it could have been something that really genuinely happened. Like someone stole your ID or they stole your debit card. Golly, I hope not. That is so irritating. So I hope this wasn't something that really was like they used your social security number to take out credit cards or something like that. And then you have 9 of Feathers here. That was like whatever they did, I feel like it gave you a reason to fall back a little bit. Like you were reserved. Your personality was reserved. You weren't in everybody's face trying to connect and feel like telling jokes and kikiing with everybody. And that it almost like it closed your heart off. But you were protecting yourself, and it seemed like you had to separate yourself from your own people, but at the same time it wasn't you weren't the only one going through this. Like it's like you form a new group, a new race of people who were all dealing with the same thing, and y'all collectively could be God's children, whatever this group is. Or it could be something like you guys building a business together, or maybe you were bullied and you're gonna start protecting people who were bullied or something like that. Maybe it was a specific thing about you, like autism or some other special characteristic about you that other people have signs of, like you guys can easily connect and relate. Or maybe just the lack of connection is the only thing you can relate to, that we don't have to be clinging to each other to be associated with one another. Okay, like your ability to let go is what you guys have in common. So there's something here coming up about the ego. For Gemini, the ego is coming up. So I don't know. I just feel like this impulse to blurt out my voice. Like someone could be expressing themselves in some way, or that could even be a tick that someone has. Like you just feel like you need to burst, or you were stifled for too long, then now it's like you've got all this pent up emotion that you just want to hurry up and get it out. So you could be interested in the arts, because I feel like this is going to be a perfect outlet for you. Drawing, painting, like you could just splash all this paint everywhere and get all your anger out, or you could be doing other stuff with it that's like really artistic, and people really love to look at whatever you do because you have real energy and real emotions, real feelings. I really don't feel like you're a dumbass, which is maybe what you were dealing with. People around you being just stupid. And you loved them and maybe you wanted them to do better, but then you had to realize that they're just not the same as you, and you can't force people to be like you. And yeah, I don't know. Let's keep going. Because people could also be calling you the devil. Whoa, these cards. Okay. Yeah, someone could definitely be frustrated. Or someone could be calling you slow. That's awful. If you had to be in an LD class or something like that, or even a mentally gifted class, it seemed like you were left out. Maybe you were friends with birds and animals, but you were still in everybody's thoughts for some reason. Or maybe you could hear voices and it was crazy, or people just say you're crazy and throw off in the story. But then later down the line you realize, oh, this is actual a gift. This is an ability. Like there's so much you could do with this, because you're valid. You genuinely hear people's thoughts. It's not like you're making stuff up, because they're genuinely talking to you, and the telepathy and all that is out of control. But I also feel like you can just see people's genuine intentions, and it's very valuable. As long as people can access you in a fair way, like exchange energy with you in a fair way, they gain so much from the knowledge that you give them, because you're very tapped in. Then you have Queen of Earth here. I feel like if this is a masculine, someone definitely wants to provide for you. Like because of your abilities, maybe you could not work. Like you physically cannot work around people who are constantly talking to you under their breath, even if it's inaudible. Like they're constantly pushing their thoughts at you and trying to have a subliminal conversation with you. They're the crazy ones at the end of the day, but they keep pinning you and targeting you as the crazy one. Whatever the case is, I feel like there's someone, it could be male or female, who wants to provide for you. Like they want to take you in. But this could also be strange to the world. They could be like, why are you at that person's house? But this person is feeding you, clothing you, keeping you warm. I don't feel like they're touching you at all. You already know what the case is. If you don't want to be touched, that's never a part of the deal. I feel like this person sees you as someone who needs protection. Or maybe you're that person who sees someone. Maybe this person is autistic, but they're very skilled, and so you're protecting them because you know how the world is. But the world is like, oh, you're keeping them trapped. Like, give us, where was that? Not give us Barabbas. It's Sodom and Gomorrah saying, give us the angels. They wanted to make love to the angels. So, but this person is like, their ability to make love is like a talent and a skill, and it's something they do with their art. And whether they're a singer or maybe they like to cook or whatever it is, they have a really good skill, because you can pour your love into anything. Your kids, your pets, your home, your work is not all about sex. So that's what I'm getting. Like whoever this is, it's like they see that this person is getting support, or maybe you're supporting someone, or even protecting your own mind if they were stealing your energy. But that's not the vibe I'm getting. I feel like you actually have the ability to take other people's energy. And they're like, I don't know, they want something out of that. They feel like it's not fair that you keep it to yourself. Or they're saying you're trapping somebody when you're actually protecting them. Then you have Queen of Air. Like whatever the case is, I feel like you're very secure and you know how to fight whatever it is that's coming towards you, whether it's with a lawsuit or with an actual gun. I feel like you're very protected and you're very safe. You probably even have a license for the registered weapon firearm that you carry. In any case, if that's something you're resonating with, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to check out the playlist Making Love, and I'll see you in the next one.